traipsing through the wilderness, murdering everybody in sight. Dragons and things. That's what the show is really about. It's an examination of the damage. Yes, they're all very excited to get to the murdering, as you can see. This is our 4th episode. I didn't think we'd make it to 4. I didn't know we would get so far in our endeavors. But here we are, ready to get... Lots of things are happening around me. I don't know. I'm getting nervous. I'm excited because last week was such an amazing episode. We learned so much about Alex's backstory, and yet we have so many more questions that may or may not get answered tonight. We will have to see over the course of the next 3 hours of playing Pathfinder. Before we get into the game, though, we do have prizes to give away this week, as always, and those prizes are amazing, but I'm not the one who presents prizes. It's one of the amazing NPCs, as chosen by you people on the poll that goes up on Thursdays.
You people?
Who are you calling you people?
The people that are watching us.
I mean, that's awfully bold of you, calling you people.
Does anybody know who won the poll? Ben always gets angsty when I ask him.
Hey, who
So,
won the poll,
who won?
guys?
Who won the poll?
Dwindle?
Was it Dwindle?
Dwindle
Yeah, I
won?
think
Ticket
Dwindle
Tam?
won. No, it was Dwindle. I saw Dwindle.
Yeah, Dwindle won.
Dwindle
I voted
won?
for Dwindle.
Okay,
Oh.
and it's gonna be Dwindle coming out to read the
Dwindle.
prizes. Or you gotta read the prizes. Present the prizes.
Woo woo!
I was actually surprised because I had seen earlier that Mama Chalas was like in the
You're
running
close.
for the long. It was real
Yeah.
close. I know that you guys are big into Mama Chalas. She's too busy though. She has her stories tonight.
making
She's got a
pizza.
big plate of
Pizza.
spaghetti. She's got a big plate of spaghetti to get through. But Dwindle,
That sounds
he's
so amazing.
not too busy. You know why?
Amazing.
Because he's lost all of his powers thanks to the actions of the people sitting on the couch.
Yes.
He didn't have to do that.
He didn't have to do that, but he did.
You could have obviously just let Lady Alex die.
Just could have okay.
Yeah, that's true.
And maybe I should have.
No.
Let her die. I don't know. I mean, it's so boring now. I can't even turn into a bird or walk through trees anymore. It's very sad. Can't
I know,
talk
you
to the
helped us
wind,
Get away from those
the
owlbears.
butterflies.
She thinks we're in game already.
She's already playing. No, of course not. I'm just here to give away prizes.
Oh.
Somebody should win something, if not me. We have this lovely dice bag going out to one of you. It is beautiful. It's huge. How many dice do you have? People need to stop buying. You're addicts.
What's on it?
It's a dragon and a
Oh.
cross.
I love it.
Very lovely. Lovely embroidery. That's from Custom Dice Bags. CustomDiceBags.com. You could get your own dice bag with your own custom things, just like Quiggy has. He's got a custom dice bag.
That's cool.
It says, I strive boldly forth. Imagine that. How creative. Idiots. You could also win a Pathfinder role-playing game called Rulebook. How wonderful for you to win this, and you'll learn all about being a druid. That's a section in here. It says, oh, druids have lots of wonderful powers, including magic and wild shape and all kinds of things that I can't do anymore. It's very unsettling.
Hey, Dwindle, what's a druid without any powers?
It's just a man, just an old man, just a cranky old man in the marshes.
Oh, I never left the marshes.
If you want to win this dice bag and this book, all you have to do is share this episode with the hashtag Dragons and Things. And at the end of the episode, we will roll dice to determine one of you to be the winner.
What about Ticket Tam?
He's not.
Ticket
Like,
Tam?
he's not in the audience. He can't win. Nobody's winning anything from Ticketam. Nobody knows Ticketam.
Reminds me of Tic Tac.
Tick-a-tab.
Ticketam. I don't know. I'm done doing this voice.
Millerette?
Good times. Thank you to Custom Dice Bags. You can find them over at customdicebags.com. You could get your very own dice bag. They have, as you can see, if you have a lot of dice, you can get a big old bag to put them in. And the embroidery, obviously, this one's very beautifully done. But you could get your own pictures on here embroidered. You can get phrases, words, your character's favorite quote, whatever you'd like. Just you can pick the colors and the size, and you can get like pencil pouches and stuff in it. Like, it's crazy, the customization options that Custom Dice Bags has. Go over to the website, check them out. Let them know if you find anything cool that we sent you over there, because that would be like a cool thing for them to know. And if you are hoping to get some more of the official published materials from Pathfinder, for the Pathfinder or Starfinder role-playing system, go over to paizo.com. You can find all of the stuff that they got, not only source books such as the core rulebook or any of the amazing books. I don't know, can we see my library of amazing
Yes.
books?
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes.
All of these things are available
What
to
is
you
that?
at paizo.com, or a myriad of other things such as full-blown adventure paths that will take you through years of gaming.
What?
That's a nice.
That's all over at paizo.com.
That's one right there.
Yeah, and we have an exciting announcement. This episode was brought to you guys in part by our friends over at the Stubborn Heroes podcast. You can find them on Twitter at Stubborn Heroes. You can also find them on iTunes and Spotify. They have a pretty cool show. Ben was telling me before the show started that he really loves their intro song. Isn't that right, Ben?
I wish that we could have an intro song like
Make
that.
one.
I wish we could be cool like the Stubborn Heroes. Stop watching our show and go listen to Stubborn Heroes now. They do a podcast and they do all of their stuff recorded. So when you guys are like waiting eagerly for Friday night's live stream, you could be listening to the Stubborn Heroes, and then you get some role playing fix in between episodes of Dragons and things. I don't know. You guys want to play some Pathfinder?
Oh, I
Should we-
suppose. I
Should
guess.
we maybe play the game?
Oh,
You
we're
get
gonna
that?
play
Yeah, we're gonna play Pathfinder.
Wait, we're playing for 3 hours?
What?
3
happening?
hours, Craig.
Ew.
And you're like in the middle, like there's no way you can get out of there.
And I
So
better
you're
have
just
my
stuck.
3 hours.
That's right. Diana wants her 3 hours.
Give her her stories.
Her stories. 3
Yes.
hours worth.
What's
goes
Pathfinder?
today.
I guess the only other thing that I'll mention is that thanks to Diana, we are celebrating the spirit of Valentine's Day,
Yay!
even though this
I
is
know
not
it's a little-
Valentine's Day.
I know it's a little afterwards, but I also, as Alex, has made some Valentines for everyone.
Ooh!
I want
I'm
you to
actually
read
a little
them.
afraid now.
Jim Jam,
Great.
this is
I
yours.
can't go over there.
I'm going to throw it to
Just
you.
throw things across the set. There's not
Nice.
expensive
Caught
equipment
it.
here.
Please read your Valentine for everyone.
Well, since you've been so polite about it, I will. First of all, I have a Ghirardelli strawberry bark square.
Nice.
Should be
those are
delicious. I love
so
strawberry.
I haven't tried it yet.
Oh, it's
and
so
I've
And
asked
now-
for one for me.
A little
So
poem from Alex. Roses are red, and Jim Jam is an evil guy. He says he's fair and he's just, but that's just a lie. What?
That is a really bad way to
That's
start the
amazing.
night out.
I don't know that I feel good about this.
That is
No.
good. That's good. Here,
Can you hand that to Marcus, please?
there you go.
I see exactly why this is. This is a roast.
All of us in this
Oh,
room,
here
and
we
then
go.
I
I
too
have one for
received
Dana. I have one for Dana too.
some chocolate, and I also have. I have a dragon on mine.
Oh, how cute.
They're all dragons.
I guess that's my entire Valentine. There's nothing written.
No,
on
no,
here,
no,
so-
no. Read it.
Roses are red. Marcus has no hat. He got a girl pregnant. Now she will get fat.
Uh,
These need to be
I don't.
all forever. You
I'm
just
afraid
need to
to
do
read
more
mine.
and more of these tweets just every week.
oh man, this is some good stuff.
This is great.
They're dragon Valentines, by the way, if you didn't hear.
Quigley. Roses are red. Quigley doth shout. When Alex gets everything, he sits there and pouts.
This is so
Oh,
great.
this is the best.
Jared, I have one for you too.
Oh,
If someone wants to read it or read it towards the mic.
Out here, I'm sticking my chest. So you
Yeah. Roses are red. Jared is our tech guy. When something goes wrong, he'll fix it on the fly. Love, Alex.
well, he got a good one. He got a good poem.
Lyra.
Cute.
Oh,
A
God.
purple
Ready?
dragon.
Yep.
Super cute. Roses are red. Lyra fights with her fists, but when it comes to her spells, her mind turns to mist. So cute. Oh, these are so true.
You start dying.
This is so good.
I have one
Put
for
it by
Dana.
my
Can you read
purple.
Dana's
Oh yeah,
out
I'll
loud?
read one for Dana.
That's a good catch again.
Dana, if you're watching, Alex, your very favorite, she wrote a poem just for you.
Going to roast you.
This one's for Dana.
This is my
Roses are red. Dana is an Alex fan, but if she gets killed off, she'll go after Jim Jam. That's true. I would be in a lot of
true.
trouble.
I have one for Clarette. Clarette, sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, sorry. You read it. Sorry,
All right.
apologize.
Gonna eat this
So
thing.
it says, roses are red. Clarette wants revenge for her sister. She'll kick all their asses, not the group, just the sixes.
Very nice.
And then last but not least, Craig.
Oh.
That's everyone, yeah.
I'm very sorry, Sir Craig.
She saved you for last, Craig.
gonna
No, I
be-
was
She
just pulling them
specifically
out
went
at
around to
random.
everybody.
I was pulling them out at random.
Roses are red. Crag craps are brown. He takes his poops all over town.
So good.
He's awesome.
Really good.
Off to a good start, guys.
I
Yep.
can't take full credit. Kimbleton gets a lot of the credit, too. You're
Adam
both
Kahn
laughing
is helping you.
hysterically.
That's
Yes,
cool.
yes. Anyway,
Well-
you're welcome, guys.
Thank you. That was some good stuff.
We
We're
can
off to a good
start
Let us
start.
know your favorite Valentine.
Well, that was episode 4, guys. We'll see you next week.
Let's roll for prizes.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Take a Tam.
Okay.
All right. I guess we'll play Pathfinder. I guess we'll recap some of what happened
How are
last
you going to
week.
follow that up?
I don't know. I mean, I just give up. You want to come out? You can sit in my
You
chair.
gotta
That's
start
fine.
with roses are red.
Roses are red in the Hag's icy lair. I don't really have a rhyme for that. It started off good, but.
Aww.
In the Hag's
Pretty
icy
good.
lair, you all discovered a gruesome trophy room containing the frozen remains of unfortunate travelers. One such was a spitting image of Alex, complete with a coin that matched the coin that you had been given by Vander just outside of Daryl Laxatran's lair probably weeks at this point prior. The hag that confronted them in this icy chamber turned out to be an illusion that Quigley found out when he tried to tackle and shackle it. Speaking through this magical visage, the hag promised Alex more answers if the puzzled assassin would dare come and find her. Quigley and Crag discovered something a little less chilling, but no less dangerous. A treasure chest, trapped with a spray of poisonous cloud of black dust to keep out thieves. It was unsuccessful in deterring Quigley from gaining the treasure inside, but both he and Crag now find themselves affected by a strange toxin that not only slows the body, but the mind. Beyond the trophy room, the heroes encountered a pair of ice trolls waiting for them. It was a brief but ferocious battle, and afterwards the party was starting to feel the drain on their resources that being so long away from home was causing. Luckily, they found the way out of the tunnels and into the daylight, where they decided to rest up and plan for what lay ahead. Alex found that rest didn't come easy, and she was plagued by nightmares of being hunted. The following morning, you all decided to go back into the tunnels and find the hag herself. It didn't take you too long, but it may have been a dire mistake. The hag unleashed a devastating cone of cold, stopping the fight before it ever started. But rather than finish you all off, she parlayed with Alex, revealing that at one point, Alex had been a servant of 3 sister hags. Together, they had terrorized the town of Dorman's Ford, stealing children for some unknown but undoubtedly dark purpose. Stunned by the revelation that she had once participated in something so heinous, Alex left the hag feeling more conflicted than ever. There are some doors that once opened cannot be closed, doors that lead to dark places, doors that serve to keep you out, and some that serve to keep things in. Alex opened one door, but what is on the other side? None of you know what you might find in the shadows of Alex's past, but the question remains, what do you do?
Well, we
Read
read
It's
Yes.
a lot that happened in one episode.
Yeah, that was a lot.
So, Catherine.
He didn't even go over the part where we buried the bodies. He didn't even include that. There was still more.
We had a lot. We did a lot.
Yeah.
Catherine Mitchell says you can never have too many dice, and Catherine happened to make dolls that
my
you
God,
see
they're so
there,
cute.
and
Yeah.
It's
there's
amazing.
Daryl
I have-
Laxatran, and also
I got an award.
That's a stabby, I think.
I got a stabby
stabby.
for Best GM 2018 Evil Jim Jam's Dead Yeti. So
They've
apparently
already
the Dead
done all the
Yeti.
voting for
Yeah,
2018.
and it was just I
They've got all the votes in.
I just yeah.
Thank
I mean
you.
they
Yeah,
just
it
decided
also-
already. There nobody could ever
That's
top this.
Oh, there's a
amazing.
card
It also
too.
came with this card.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
But it says Mini Adventurers Armory and Card from Catherine Mitchell, Yorkshire, England.
We had
That's
to,
from
We
England?
had to stop Quigley from reading this letter
I
beforehand.
really wanted to. Oh, look at that!
What?
Oh, yes, there's
The weapons.
Yes.
What?
Nice.
There's a staff. I believe that's for you.
So that's why
and
it's
there's
a mini armor.
wizard
Oh, and it has
staff,
sparkles on it.
and then
It's
this would
gone.
be probably
Oh, God.
yours,
Here's the rapier.
and this would
One
be
of them is
that,
yours.
that's
surprised.
your
Oh,
shocking.
yeah.
And here's my sword.
Oh, I love it.
This might be a wand and this might be a staff.
It still has sparkles on it.
She
Which
says,
one is?
She says, to everyone at Dragons and Things,
is
I love the
it
show
has
and think
purple.
it's amazing, the
Nice.
community you have brought together. I don't know why Facebook showed me the clip of Quigley did an uh-oh, but I'm so happy it did. Ever since the freak out of How to Maim Your Dragon, I've wanted to make a mini cast, and it's not Dragons and Things without a dragon. I didn't have anything for Evil Jim Jam, which I felt bad about. However, the Dead Yeti happened. You deserve this award and more. I love listening to the show while crocheting, especially catching up on the Marcus and Amy drama. I hope you like them. Keep up the good work. Catherine Mitchell.
kind.
Disclaimer, I don't own the pattern for the dragon or people, although I made alterations. I did make up the award pattern as I couldn't find one for some reason.
Aw, thank
That
you
is so
much.
amazing. Thank
I've got
you.
like goosebumps. That's so sweet.
I'm going to put this in my dice box.
Me too.
Hey,
Be where
looks
that
like I
goes.
got 2 staffs.
Oh my god, I love it.
Why do you get
We know
two?
Marcus does have a staff,
Yeah.
right? Like one of them would be Marcus's staff.
All right.
Just
Well, I'll
ask
have to
her.
decide
She'll
which one.
comment.
Which one do you want Lyra to
I
have? and
wanted
which
to
one
decide on
do you
her
want-
own.
So Ashley will be the one to
Marcus.
decide.
Which one would you like? I like them both.
Well, one is clearly a monk staff.
I
and
feel
one
like-
is
Carl
clearly a-
Messerschmidt says, "Come, let all watch as the great evil Jim Jam drinks the tears of blood from his players as he destroys all hope they might have had."
Yeah, sure, that sounds
We're
great.
crying tears
Can't
of
wait.
blood.
Yeah, that'll,
Like
on
tears
top
full
of
of
everything
blood.
else, you also bleed blood now.
Okay, well, guys, I'm about to
Yes,
die.
we do
Cry
bleed
Here,
blood.
You
I will
cry
say-
blood. I don't
Brad
know.
Metz, Brad Metz is here. He says
You're
this is
dead.
the highlight of my week.
What?
It's the highlight. of
Excellent, Brad. It's also the highlight of all of our weeks.
Yes.
Oh, the glitter is for Lyra.
Both of them have glitter.
Well, no, probably the ball.
Or the glittery staff.
Oh,
See, but that has glitter too.
I know, but that's like a wizard.
yeah. That's
Okay.
That's a
That's a
wizard.
wizard's
orb.
I love it. Thank you so much. I do. I love it.
Kevin Alexander, hashtag Craig needs a bow.
Lucas
You know,
Martinez.
at one point, I gave you the option to have your
really like
hammer
it
be
right here.
throwable, and you were like, no, I don't want to do that because it's stupid.
Well,
that
Sarah
have to do with the
McNeil.
bow?
Yeah. What does
Sarah,
that be doing with a bow
I'll
in my
say a
hair?
second.
Lucas
Sarah
Martinez.
Oh, I thought you were
McNeil
going
says,
with
"Oh
hair.
my God, the bows are adorable."
You're welcome.
Oh
They're
my
mine
God.
too.
Lucas Martinez says Pathfinder RPG creator James L. Sutter is going to be at the Louisville Con this April. Gonna try and get him to sign my core rulebook.
Oh, cool, man.
Nice.
That's
That would
awesome.
be a great signature.
Joe Cahill, I miss walking in circles. So do we.
We do as well. I think about it every day.
I'm gonna read Hope Tracy since it's a rhyme. Roses are red in the hag's icy lair. No hope for Quigley. That woman's no
Bear.
There.
bear. Bear?
Yeah.
Bear?
No, bear. Like I would fight a bear.
Ah!
But not the hag.
I know.
I'll read the last one then. Dylan Kaiser, are we sure celebrating the spirit of Valentine's Day is a wise move? I mean, we are a collection of people spending our Friday nights sitting at our computers watching you guys play Pathfinder. Just saying.
We're
Single
celebrating the
Single life
Saint
is a
Valentine's
hashtag.
Day massacre, right?
Cool.
What?
Dan from Paizo's in Twitch. Hey, Dan from Paizo
Hey,
in Twitch.
hey.
Hello.
Dan.
Well, hello, Dan. Thanks for watching.
Oh,
Thanks
yeah.
for all of the awesome support. And I guess we're going to see if we live now.
And Happy New Year of the Dog. That's today.
Ah.
So change all the decorations.
No.
We need new
Gotta be a good
poems.
year,
We
guys.
need
and
dogs.
decorations.
I don't know about y'all.
Dogs
but,
everywhere.
The year needs to start today.
And
So we
congratulations to
should
Crinkle
forget.
real quick. She just got engaged
Yay!
on Valentine's Day. Love you so much. Okay, now we can begin.
Congratulations.
Now there's a show
Now
And we want
can
exactly
begin.
3 hours of story.
Yes.
of
Oh,
story.
so it has
Jim.
to be 3 hours from
Of
now?
Stories from now.
Yeah, no.
Mark it down.
Jim, question. Are we still in the... As we walked out of there, we would have been in a chamber that one direction went outside, one direction went away we hadn't gone, and one direction went back
That
the
is
way we
very
came
true.
from.
So I would say that at this point, you guys have collected yourselves right outside you're
Collected.
outside, but you're not
dying.
far. Like you could immediately go back in if you wanted to. You guys are all grievously wounded, low on potions because I believe there's some potion chuggage that happened at the end of last episode, and you do have the options of leaving the caves behind. Or indeed exploring that little passage that you had not previously gone down, because there was one direction that you had not yet been.
I need to sleep.
I grab Quigley.
It's the
so
middle of
Quigley,
the
you
morning.
walk in.
I just need it. Okay.
You were the last one to leave.
Yes, I'm the
I'm in
last one
trouble.
to leave.
I grab Quigley by his ear. You go,
Do it.
When are you going to learn? When are you going to learn?
Learn what?
So, Craig, I genuinely thought that she was an illusion.
Oh, why didn't you ask maybe the guy who can detect magic?
My wisdom score's gone down.
Oh yeah, that.
What does that mean?
Solid point.
Quickly, what's a wisdom score?
You know, I like to just imagine that our life is ruled by dice rolls somehow.
Life
and,
is not all
While
striving
they're
boldly forth.
arguing
It's
and
not.
talking and giving him a lecture, I'm going to channel energy to heal some of what
That
has
would
happened.
actually be fantastic.
Do you have a lot of? How many channels do you have left?
I have all of them now.
All of
We
them? Okay.
just started the day.
Yeah, that was the morning.
Just saying. It was a harsh morning.
That was, we almost died
6.
in one stroke.
6. I'm only going to use half of them though because I don't know when I'm going to need it, guys.
This is weird music.
It's spooky
It
music.
sounds like Stranger
And then
Things.
another 6.
Another 6?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Quigley. Crag. Crag?
And a 10.
Ooh, that was
Oh,
a
and
good
a 10?
one.
Good one.
You guys should just run back in there and face the hag again.
Yeah, I'm all good now. Let's go.
I am not.
Crag.
I have one more.
I agree with you.
And a 7.
What did you just say?
I agree with you. If you remember, some time ago, I had a conversation where I said I was worried that you guys would get me killed. Him. I'm worried he will get me killed.
He's
don't
gonna
think,
get
Quigley?
he's gonna get himself or all of us killed.
You don't think? How did you guys get covered in all this black dust, powder goo thing? Is it
Technically,
powder?
we got a lot
Powder.
of
It's powder, yeah.
stuff
Powder.
because
It's off of me now.
I got a lot of stuff because of that.
Well, I did think in that situation.
Did you? What did you think about
Well,
Quigley?
the first time I hit it, then
You hit it more than once.
Well, the first time I hit it, I thought the
still
trap was
okay?
sprung because traps normally are around.
Why were you hitting? What were you hitting?
It's loud.
Locks?
There was a chest. He was trying to get it open.
Oh, you know what would have made sense if somebody had a lock pick and the skills required to.
Oh, thieves' tools. I mean,
Blacksmith's tools.
my
Blacksmith's
father's
My
lock,
dad's tools.
lock
She was busy
smith.
chiseling away at
He's
stuff.
acting like
was
he
busy.
wasn't a part of this.
You were there.
I was there.
You were present when it
I
was
was
happening.
there. I'm feeling awful. I know I was there.
Oh yeah. Feeling
Okay.
slower.
Hope Tracy
and
says,
dumber.
quickly has to do what's right. It's not always sensible.
Bless you.
Sorry,
Bless
sorry.
you.
Well,
Thank you.
Excuse me.
I don't want that to ever happen again. I don't want to ever be overwhelmed by magic in my life. That is my life's goal. That is my life's goal now.
That's a good one.
That's
You
my
should-
life's goal.
Everybody should strive
Technically,
never to be
here's the
overwhelmed by
thing,
magic.
Technically, I healed you with magic, so you were overwhelmed by it.
That doesn't
1,
count for
2,
Greg.
3, 4 times. And I healed you.
Bad magic.
Okay. That's better. Semantics.
Specifically, cones of cold. I think he means.
So are we? Yeah.
Who were you
specific-
talking to? Did you say? I'm just curious. Were you saying that to us, or
Everybody.
were you saying that to?
Everybody.
Oh, well,
Well, are you gonna
look at
like?
us argue. I think we should probably head out of the caves and start heading down, please.
Are you gonna like repercussions? Nothing.
What am I gonna do?
Yeah, put him in timeout.
What
Put him
am
in
I gonna do?
Put him in
You know,
fantasy
he's not a
timeout.
child.
Spank him or something.
He's not a child. He's
No,
not
that's-
my
that's
child.
weird. Here's
He's
the
your
thing.
squire, though.
Quigley,
He'll listen to you if you
Quigley.
tell him not to do something.
hold on. Listen to me for a second. Thank you. We're gonna give you some more chances, but that was not a good choice. So let's work on things moving forward, because I'm sure we'll have other battles that we're gonna need your help in, and we're gonna need you to practice doing something different.
Hashtag Mommy Lyra.
I know and I believe in you. I know you can do it, but we've really got to work on it, okay? Because I just had to heal us, and I don't know what today's going to bring.
Jim, arguably, how long have we been adventurers for together?
I mean, I would say months at this point.
Months.
So we're like
So-
best friends.
Right. And so months later, you're going to say, we're going to keep giving you chances, Quigley.
No, I am because
So
Quigley, I want you to know she does not speak for me.
that's
so
fine.
my mind is too preoccupied
you
right
not
now
hear what
by
I said?
other things.
So he's not even
Are
listening.
you telling us this, or are you?
No,
I'm
explaining to the
I
world
was
what's
trying to
going
be
on.
nice.
You're telling. Wait, are you talking to us,
No,
or are you just?
I'm just
just
explaining.
brush it?
I'm explaining to the world what's going on. Like
Okay.
in Sir Quigley's head, he's currently thinking about the overwhelming presence of evil that sits behind us, and that no
Nope,
one
none
else from the group did anything but talk to it,
Well, that's what she was.
and that's what's in his head right now.
Oh dear.
And so he sits there. I sit there quietly, and I take the reprimanding from everyone, but certainly
Out the other
I
ear.
feel like
You think you did the right thing?
certainly yes. I believe that we had our chance, and nobody did anything.
Well, we took
Yeah, we
a
didn't
lot
die.
of hits.
We
We
didn't die.
almost
I don't
died.
think he's saying that to us.
I know.
No, I'm not saying
Oh,
that to you.
damn
I'm just.
Quigley, after my stern talking to that was sort of not even at you, it was talking to Crag to yell at you, but he wouldn't really yell at you. But I did agree with you.
You're a grown man. You
Yeah,
can do
but
your
I
own
don't-
yelling.
Yeah. I tell you, I ask you, do you have any more tracking stones?
No, they were in the box. You should have taken them with you.
And I hear this and I go, Marcus, I have one.
Good. You should probably put it with your body.
She's already 6 feet under.
Well, you should probably
Here's
put
a
it
shovel.
somewhere near. Yeah. Here's a shovel. Yeah.
Well,
You're
we
just
won't
giving
leave
my
you.
shovel out willy-nilly.
Well, yes.
We just start reaching, and the bags just become ours. We're just
Do
reaching
you-
into it.
Yeah, you guys think that?
So we're having this conversation in the hallway right next to the hag's door.
No, you guys are outside.
no,
No, we're outside.
Oh,
So
good to know.
you think that Quigley the rooster is still there with the box and the bear trap?
No.
Who's Quigley the rooster?
It's an annoying bird that we
Yeah.
left.
You
So-
named a bird after me?
Well, yeah.
I tried to eat it.
Sounds
All right.
awful.
Am I?
Yeah,
did
I put an annoying rooster in your room.
Am I
with the,
making a hole and putting this
with the box,
thing
and I put a
in
bear trap in
Tell
front of
me.
me.
I mean, what do you want to do?
I mean,
with it?
you can have, yeah,
Okay.
you can have done that.
So then
That's
I'll
fine.
go ahead and do it.
If that's your plan.
Sure.
I would suggest we check out the rest of the tunnel here.
Oh man,
Really?
I really hate tunnels. I've decided I don't like caves.
Crag hates cones of cold. Lyra hates caves.
Crag hates magic.
I just
except
don't.
magic
I
that
don't
heals
like
him.
my experience in this cave at all.
So I
And I mean, it's always in some kind of cave that I end up like not being
with
okay.
a thing
Yes.
Why are
entering
we
your
crying?
body.
Why are we crying about caves?
I hate them. I have PTSD over them. We're going back in.
What's PTSD?
Cool.
It's this thing.
It's potty temper
Potty training system.
system.
PTSD.
Ugh.
Oh
There's
yeah.
no such thing in this world.
Post-traumatic syndrome disorder. Distress.
Good job, guys.
You
We're doing
Stress.
great.
You've got it.
Good
Stress.
work,
Jim,
everybody.
while
I'm stressed.
while she's telling you this, apparently. Actually, no, I'm just kidding. Well, I think since we've all sort of collected outside
yeah.
after the experience, and we've sort of chastised Quigley, and now everybody. I don't know that everybody's. I would assume everybody's a little bit quieter for this group. She's burying a thing. I'm gonna write in the book to Amy, and I'm gonna ask her. I don't know if I did this last episode, so maybe I'm treading on the same territory, but I want to ask her. Basically, I'm going to recount to her the fact that we left with a woman named Lear, and Lear saw her and brought up a prophecy to her, and that seemed to ring some sort of bell in Amy's head, and I want to know why. Okay. Not like pushing her, just being like, oh, hey, yeah, so I noticed and I'm kind of concerned because I haven't been there and, you know, why did you look that way?
Okay.
Didn't you already work on your spells today?
What? Yeah.
What do we do? What are we waiting around for?
She's burying her stone.
Oh. I'm stressed.
Are you done?
Shutting.
Am I done?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, I've
if
been
your
done.
plan is to just
I'm
do
just-
that and then move
yeah,
on.
Yeah.
We could just
I've just been
leave
staring at the
this
grave.
place.
Well, we're
Cool.
not going back in to go against that hag right now.
Goodness.
I don't
Are
think, we? No, I don't think so. There was
We're
just
talking
another
about going
tunnel.
back in the cave.
There was just another tunnel. I didn't
Why
know if there
would
was
we go
anything
that
else that would
way?
help Alex.
Like, I'm not gonna do it.
Like a what?
Yeah,
can
I
do
know,
what?
I
I'm not gonna do
know.
it.
He's referencing a fan treasure.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't gonna do it.
That everyone was thinking it. It's okay.
Nothing else is gonna help me here. We just
Yeah,
need to
let's
go.
just go.
Guys, there was already a fan treasure chest in the caves. There's not going to be another one. Is it?
Is there one in the forest?
Not down the hill.
Trustboro, let's
This
go.
is gonna be taken away.
Let's
Jim will
Take
take
away
them all
all
away.
treasure.
I
Take
gave
away
you
all
the
your
fan
things.
treasure chest. I can
Let's
take
take it
away.
away.
Why?
Gregor Winters, by the way, says Lyra chiding Quigley is even worse than my mom telling me she's not mad. She's just disappointed in me.
I'm very
I will say about the fan treasure chest quickly is that after the events of last week,
There's many
there
curses?
there were a couple people who not only sent me new stuff, but some of the people had actually gone back and changed
Reneged?
their submissions. They were like, okay, I see how this works. We want this in the fan treasure chest
no.
now. So
Yes,
I'm
they're
just
going to
saying,
become very scary.
things are not always gonna work in your favor
I'm
here.
very glad we
Draw
No,
some
I'm
got
positive
Rope,
of
Thank
chests.
you for that.
All right.
Oh, and I
guys.
have
So
a
yeah,
belt,
you do
too.
have. I mean, you do have the options before. You can head down the path before you, which presumably descends down out of the mountains, as near as you can tell, or you could head back in, as Marcus suggested, and go down the unexplored path, or take another charge at the hag.
Yeah, right. No.
Quickly,
No.
you'll be on your own.
Maybe she can
buddy.
only do it once. You never know.
She can do that trick, but she can only do it.
So, when we're outside of the cave, we look down.
Yeah.
We can go down now.
Yeah,
We're
you
not
can. Yeah.
unobstructed, There's no crazy storm.
No. Mm-mm. In fact, the landscape around you is relatively pleasant. There's not a whole lot of snow. In
Are
fact,
there
the further you get
flowers?
away from the cave, it becomes like you can actually even see further down. It's
Flowers.
just flowers and
So excited.
pines and
Well, this is the big thing right here. It's what do we do? This is the big question.
that's what that
This
is
the big
exactly
question
what I
right here.
asked
We
you.
have reached the crossroads.
Yeah.
Do I know where I am?
You can make a knowledge geography check.
Don't have it.
You could
I
not.
have a knowledge geography check.
You can make a check to attempt to
have all
determine
of the
where you
checks.
are.
Well, I know that she told us we're 2 weeks away from. Well, actually, she didn't tell us that. I knew that
Yeah.
as 2 weeks away from Trapsboro, so I actually have no
2
idea where we
weeks.
are.
No idea where you
How
are.
far are we?
currently.
So I guess from our vantage point, I would assume that we're in a mountain range, and I would look out the landscape and see if there's any other noticeable lakes or rivers or anything like that, and make
You
a
gonna make a knowledge geography
make a
check?
knowledge geography check.
Yeah.
I'm just adding some flavor text.
That's fine.
Jim.
I wasn't
Is
saying
there
don't.
a,
I was yeah, go for
Is
it.
there a
Make it.
pertinent skill that I might roll as well?
Let's see how he does.
25.
25. He's just fine. You guys are gonna know all kinds of stuff. You know that.
I tell them nothing, by the way.
Yes. Keeping it close to the chest and letting no one know, you can tell that this path that you have been forced into has taken you much further east than you would have preferred to go. To the best of your knowledge, you need to go west in order to
Young
get back
man.
into the Trapsboro Anderley area. You would guess you've gone so far east as to have entered another region, that the Republic of Soaring.
What?
Soaring
Ooh.
is to the east of the River Fram, where you guys and the Trapsboro, Anderley area. You know that there are plenty of open trade routes between Soaring and the western regions, but your main concern there would be, do you have knowledge? First of all, do you tell the other people where you are?
Not immediately, because I want to know what else I know.
That's about it. Yeah, you're in Soaring. You need to
How
travel
do you spell
west.
soaring? Is it like a bird?
Just
soaring?
like the word soaring, yes.
Knowledge local on soaring? What do I know about
Go for
soaring?
it.
What have I heard or know about soaring?
Ryan Kuhn says, "What is going on? Just logged on and I see bows and madness. The bows are different, but the madness is about the same."
Yep.
29.
29. Soaring is a recently made republic. It was, until a few years past, a monarchy from a long line. Not to the best of your knowledge, particularly tyrannical, but certainly there was enough unrest at some point. Somebody made some wrong moves in the monarchy, and there was a violent revolution. Now the region is a republic, and it is still very much in the rebuilding phase. So a lot of the wilderness areas are, it's wild, wild west. You get into the metropolitan areas, things are a little bit more centralized. They're starting to get a government up and running. Things are a little bit safer, but the law has not made its way beyond the central metropolitan
I
areas.
just have to clarify something for Lyra. Wild Wild West does not mean horses and cactuses and desert.
Horses.
I mean, there are horses.
It's not the Will Smith movie.
Yeah, there's no giant mechanical spider. I mean,
There could be a giant mechanical spider. You piss off the wrong gnome, he'll make a giant
John
mechanical
Barbara
spider.
can bring us one.
I don't think Kenneth Branagh's in it, though.
I just feel like that'd be quite an adventure.
But we don't know
And
this.
different outfits. Gosh.
You wake up the next morning with a large metal ring strapped to your neck.
Dorman's Ford.
No, thank
Is
you.
that in the region of Anderley and Trapsborough, or is that in Soaring?
You would be able to, with a slight detour, you would be able to get to Dorman's Ford quicker if you just, but you would not be taking a very direct route if you wanted to head back to Trapsborough. But you actually are, you're not 2 weeks out, which makes some sense if this hag once dealt in that area, then obviously she hasn't roamed too far from her roots. You would guess that, I mean, you have, it is a pretty decent check, but you're still kind of out in the middle of nowhere. You would say that you could probably get there in maybe half the time it would take you if you were starting from Trapsborough. So a week,
Right,
a week's worth of travel.
but is Dorman's Ford located in that region or in Soaring?
It's beyond Soaring's borders.
To the west.
Yes, to the west.
Gotcha.
Yes.
By the way, up here, I think, is Stubborn Heroes.
Ooh.
And
Look,
if you haven't, as Jim mentions,
Whoa.
they are helping bring this episode to life. So thank you so much to Stubborn Heroes. Check them out
Hooray.
at Stubborn Heroes. They're on iTunes and they're on Spotify. And of course,
Somewhere.
if you like helping us out, go over and help them out.
Yeah,
They
give them a
helped us
listen.
out, so do the helping thing. Do the
They've
helping
got like,
thing.
I think they're what, like
Deluxe.
34,
Pay forward.
35 episodes or something like that. So
Yes,
like they have
they
plenty of
did
material. So
34.
go
Awesome.
give them a listen if you like them. You got plenty of material to work your way through while you're waiting
Absolutely.
for more some dragons. and
Plus,
things.
it's all about the love for
Oh, yeah.
for all of us that run these RPG shows.
Absolutely.
So yes, we're
Yeah,
spreading the love.
I want to know what you guys want to do.
Would
Did you
so
ask
do you
us
tell
this,
Yeah,
or
do you tell
I'm
us
just very impatient? I'm like, what are we doing? We have to go. We need
Where
to
are
go.
we
the
going?
leader.
I mean, you can walk while he.
This
You
looks
can have
like
if you want to
Wild
have been
Wild
walking.
West.
That's
And they
okay.
get
Fix my
upset when
hammer.
I
You see
stride
my
boldly
hammer?
forth.
Ah,
It's broken.
How did you break it?
Cord.
You were there.
Fighting him. You don't remember that?
I was really busy saving our lives.
All right, so let's head down.
Alex, you don't want to
Who-
check out that other passage? See
Would
if there's
I-
anything else?
What do you think is what with me, or just what do you think is?
Caves.
You guys didn't find any, like, when
Armor.
you searched that.
Yeah, there was a treasure chest. We got sick.
We found.
Let's recap.
What-
A
what-
thing from the sky in the cave fell on Quigley, almost killed him. It was like a stingray thing. And then we had to go save Ned. Do we still have Ned?
Yes.
He's on
And then,
Quigley's belt.
and then we met dead Alex along with many others. And then you guys got sick. And then we found our way out. But then we went back in, found a hag. Also not good, almost died. Now we want to go back into this cave.
Good points, except that the thing that wrapped up Quigley had never actually technically been in the sky because it was underground its whole life. Just
Whatever. It came from where we were above.
Thanks, Snake in the grass. Appreciate that.
So I'm just saying, can we
That's
think
something
about
Kyle
how
D.
great
Adams would like.
this cave has been to us and not go back in it?
I mean, Marcus does have a point. What if there's something else that tells me anything?
Well, I'm curious what you guys found in that room.
Yeah. What? Oh yeah. What did you find in?
I mean, I know
the
you
room?
found items. I'm
No,
saying
it's
what
just
was
it.
in the room.
It was a
Physically
hag. It was a hag roost. There was a smelly area of bedding. There was.
You should have crag crapped in there.
I should have
From what I
cracked
know,
in
from
that
what
bedding.
that,
We
from
should
that
go
check-
back and crag crap in that room.
From that check from last week,
No,
would I
I'm
assume
so
that a hag would sleep in a roost like he's describing, or would I assume that's more of the trolls?
I mean, you guys just from that you had been in the trolls' little cave. It was pretty obvious that's where they resided. It doesn't seem unreasonable that the hag would have it. And you had noticed that the room where you met her, for real, was definitely more of it didn't have any like bedding or anything. Like it makes sense.
Well, I look at Quigley's crotch and I say, "Hey, Ned."
Wow.
He's on the side. He's not
on
on my
the
crotch. What are you
side.
looking
I
at?
look at your crotch anyways, and I say, "Hey, Ned."
Interesting.
Thanks for sticking with the cone of colds. Appreciate you there. Where's that other path go that we didn't go down?
I don't actually know. I have no idea.
I mean, you came in through here. They brought you
Tick-tack.
in through here.
He was trying to
you
escape.
guys.
He was
This
escaping
was our
from the-
escape route, and
Well, where does it go to?
I
Does
don't
this
know.
other
We never
tunnel
went
lead-
through it. When we were
built it?
living, they said if there's ever danger, we can go down under the longhouse, and
they
that'd
lied.
be great. So, I don't know.
Geographically speaking, where does that tunnel that we haven't gone down? Which direction?
That should head a little bit west, but you saw that it also curved back north-ish. So
But west.
Just seems safer to go through a
Who was
cave.
gonna? So, do I know how my hammer could be fixed? Like, would I bring it? I would just bring it back to Ash.
yeah,
That's my guess. I would just bring
you
it
would
to
guess
a smith.
Ash would be
Yeah.
able to help it. I mean, maybe you don't. Yeah.
So we're like 2 weeks from Chapsboro.
We need to find a
It'll,
smith.
yeah,
We need
not
to fix my
quite,
hammer.
but you're
Hey,
pretty
really
far
well
away.
with.
Again, you would be taking a detour to go to Dorman's Ford. There is a more direct road
So,
as
like,
far as
10
like there are
days to
mo- yeah.
Chapsboro?
So yeah, there are more direct ways to get to Chapsboro, so you're not really quite 2 weeks out. But
I say, look, we're probably 10 days out from Chapsboro, from what I can tell. So I say if we're here and it has something to do with Alex's past, we owe it to her to check it out.
I would appreciate it.
Fine.
How many days, weeks do you think Dorman's Ford is?
It's maybe a week.
I'm all for it.
Wait, what's Darwin's Sport?
It's okay. You already gave us a recap.
Your mind's
You-
a mist.
Oh. Well, that sounds nice.
Norman's Ford is
It's
where
where
she
the
stole
other
the
hag
children
is.
at.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, let's go. Maybe we could save children.
I vote for Dorman's Ford.
Blair Peterson says Dorman's Ford's only 1 week out. You should be striding boldly forth already.
We're
I
going.
think so. I think that sounds good. I mean, what's in Chapsboro
That's what I
but a
vote for.
church?
What is Dorman's Ford? Is that populated?
Percival.
It's
Is there a
such
smith?
Make that up.
It had illusions of grandeur, but it didn't quite reach.
Is it a ghost town now?
It's not a ghost town. It just
So we can find a smith there.
it's possible.
Let's go.
I'm sure we can find a smith.
Well,
get a
we
black
check
one.
out
Maybe
this
we'll
tunnel
like it
first
there.
For Alex.
Let's go look. No, wait, what? That's the part I didn't like.
You want to check out the tunnel?
I wanted to check it out for you, but if
I love it.
you
I
don't
love
want to
it.
check it out, then let's
Never
not
wants
check
to
it out.
go into anything.
I know.
I don't want to go in caves. I don't want to go underground. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. There's monsters here. There's monsters there. There's monsters. Let's go in the dark, creepy tunnel. Let's go. Let's go in the tunnel.
No, this is ridiculous.
Let's go.
The
No, we're
first
gonna go.
time I say
We're
I don't want to
striving
go
going for it.
somewhere,
I'm
he
walking.
wants to go to
I'm
it.
walking into the tunnel. I'm walking back in. We're going back into the tunnel.
I pick up my sword and I follow Sir Crag.
All right, you
I
guys
go in
head into that tunnel. Sounds
What are we doing?
fantastic.
You want to put on glasses? Should I bring out the faithful lantern? Who wants the everlasting torch?
All right.
How are we gonna do this?
Jesus.
My positioning
Hashtag
is
salty
I forever now. Whenever we're walking, I am behind Lady Alex,
You're behind Alex, okay?
so that I can see her.
So that you can see her. Okay.
I see. No more Team Quinglex.
What does that mean?
You don't know that.
You don't
does
trust
that
me.
mean?
I know. I don't know that.
I'm just asking, as Eric, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Probably
It's
exactly
really
what I
difficult to
said.
play and look at
Huh?
these
What did
guys
you
with
say?
bows in their beards. I'm just
I
saying.
know, that's what I said to him. Was that I can take him
Yours is
seriously?
falling
At least Caesar Adnick got a Pathfinder Toadlet Goblin for Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
Aw.
Very
Wow.
nice.
Ooh.
But wait, why don't you trust her anymore?
That's not said.
I know that. I'm asking as Ashley.
Okay.
Can I ask that?
I'm not ready to divulge anything.
Fine.
Not ready
Fine,
to
says Ashley.
divulge.
Back to Lyra.
Before we go, here's a long comment. Brian Summers says, to hell with the weather stations. To know an accurate account of the local conditions, look no further than Craig's wardrobe. He's finally wearing long pants.
I know. I realize
Must
that's
be
not
getting
right.
colder.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually wearing long pants because I got a complaint from Ben that he hated looking back at the videos because he sees my legs and it's disturbing. He didn't want to see my thighs anymore.
Well-
My calves and thighs were bothering him,
Well,
so I'm wearing pants now. So that's why.
Hashtag
No,
salty
but they're
Crag.
very good for the ladies out there.
Sure.
I want to get.
Yeah.
I want to do this comment real quick. Blair Peterson says, "Wow, lighting looks even better this week. Kudos, tech team. Congratulations, Jared.
Yes!
Yay!
You're exceeding Blair Peterson's expectations every week.
And if you haven't liked and shared this episode, please do so using the hashtag dragons and things to win awesome prizes from Paizo and customdicebags.com.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm not because if you haven't liked this, like I don't know why. That's actually my like if you are actively watching this right now and you just don't click that button, I am curious to know why. That'd be like, we kind of need you to.
People
Do
are
it.
just like,
It's just like, I mean, I'll watch it, but I know.
I don't want to give it a thumbs
They're
down.
like,
we're not-
my
no
hand,
thumbs up.
my
I
hand is
know.
really just
We're not
too
even
tired.
asking
Too
for
tired.
reviews or anything. I mean, it's not like we're asking
We've
for
got a
5-star
lot of
reviews.
reviews.
Yeah,
We're
by
just-
the way, thank you for those reviews.
Yes, they're great.
Yes.
I like whoever just wrote us a review that was like, I would give them 4 stars, but they just started their new show, so I guess they get 5.
We got a pity
way.
star. We got a pity star.
No, I didn't make that one.
That's okay.
All right, guys, you guys are going down the creepy tunnel.
Yes.
All right, this tunnel begins to slope downward and curve to the right, as you guys had seen from just looking down it. Leading you underneath, you would guess actually underneath the chamber where the hag is above. It goes down for quite a ways. It's relatively wide. You can walk 2 abreast if you so choose. You have your what, 2-2-1 is your
Yeah,
formation.
is it 2-2-1?
Not anymore. What is
What's
it?
happening?
TTF.
TTF?
I'm
Is it
behind.
1-2?
Tuck, tuck.
Is it
1-1.
1-2-1-1?
Sure.
Or 1-2-2?
1-2-1-1?
We can do 1-2-2.
1-2-1-1.
Well, what is it?
1, 2, 2.
Well,
walking
that
next to me
depends
now?
on. Yes, I'm walking next to you.
I'm by myself.
Either way,
Not by myself. I'm like behind them.
Alex, I assume you're in the lead, and you finally enter a long room that is mostly blocked off by black iron bars, much like a cell. As you get a little closer, you can tell that these bars are not actually iron bars at all, but thick, very steaming cold black ice. This room essentially serves as some sort of prison, but it is currently empty save for a simple straw bed and an overturned bucket in the back of the room.
That's a crack crap bucket.
I detect magic.
You do not.
Can I make a
I
perception?
do not.
You do not detect
Cast the
magic.
spell.
You can
Okay.
cast the spell.
I
You
was
do
like,
not.
hold on,
You
am
do
I?
not detect any magic when you cast the spell. Detect magic.
Can I make...
detect evil.
You do detect evil.
And it permeates my brain, and I'm insane now.
No, you
right?
are not
He's
insane.
blind. But-
Insane in the membrane.
You're fine. You do detect evil.
I'd like to focus on it.
So there's.
Can I make a perception check of the room?
Yeah, anybody who wants to make perception checks can do so. Quiggles is focusing. You are getting a sense that somewhere above is the presence of evil.
Oh, great. One of
everyone-
those stingray things gonna
everyone-
fall again.
Is it perception or dungeoneering?
Perception.
23.
Is
In the cell.
there. And I
look up.
look up.
Okay. Okay. Look up. You don't see anything. It's relatively dark.
I slowly start backing out of
Start
the
So-
Oh, so he wanted to come
I have-
in, and now he wants to
out of
leave.
the room.
I had the faithful lantern
Yeah.
following me.
Okay.
So then I pull out the torch too, the everlasting
Yeah.
torch, so for more light. And then I put these on too.
I like
I'm
Nick.
looking around. I'm like, I have all my lights. I'm looking around, and nothing. We don't see anything.
Okay. Make perception checks.
I did. I like
I know you did.
Nicholas Hansen's Alex's old room. I was thinking that.
9.
9. That's not good. That's not a good.
Guess where my
26.
wisdom score is suffering.
21.
26.
What's that?
26.
20.
Yeah, but I got 21.
I got 23.
16.
16.
wins.
Lyra.
Yes.
You are watching as the light is moving over the ceiling. You guys are backing away a little bit, and you catch it almost looks like it's at first you barely notice it, but then there's a slight area of what looked like stone at first, but it shifts very slightly, and you can now see like there is like a creature like flattened up against the ceiling, and it's like watching.
Why are we in here?
It is behind the bars, but is like kind of watching, and it doesn't seem to have noticed that you've noticed it, and it doesn't seem to be moving. It seems to be biding its time, hiding, and waiting and watching. You've noticed it. Do you
Who's
do
next
anything?
to me?
Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus is probably the closest one to you.
Me.
No, he's
and
backing away,
He's
so
backing
obviously.
away.
Quigley
he's
and
not-
I are in front of you.
How high is the ceiling above us?
It's only maybe 7-8 feet.
Oh, okay.
But it's behind.
It's behind the bars, yes.
But you don't know that yet.
It's an empty
We
cell.
don't know it.
So,
It was.
cell.
It could have been. The
There's
other
something
Alex.
in there.
so,
Where?
There's nothing here.
hey guys.
Yes.
So there's something in there.
Excuse me.
Sorry?
There's something in
Can you
When
repeat that
she
louder?
points it out, do we see it?
there. Don't all look at the same time.
We all look at the same time.
Yeah, we all- I put all the light up
I
there.
looked at the trap, Ray.
I'm looking.
So it's
What
Where?
is it?
it looks like a rock, but it's on there and he's looking at us.
So
Now
I
that-
step up to the cell and I
Yeah.
start just tapping
No,
on
no,
it.
no,
Now, well, I mean, now that you guys are all like
No.
staring at it,
All right, we
you do
see you.
some movement, and this like thing like shuffles backward. That you can see these long, not their arms, they're tipped in hands, but they're like huge, long, and they're almost like rubbery when they move, and it like shimmies back away, trying to get out of the light as you guys are watching it now.
What is it?
It's some little
We see
humanoid
Hey, we
creature.
see
Step
you.
forward.
Hey,
Do you speak?
Ticketam.
Do you know Ned?
Millerette.
Hey Ned, do you know him?
hey Ned, who is that?
What's
Hey,
your
hey.
name?
Anybody?
What's your name?
What's your name?
Where are you
knowledge,
from?
Knowledge dungeoneering.
Yes!
Could help you here.
Yes.
Ugh, I don't think I got it.
18.
No, I definitely don't have as good as she does.
Okay. You.
Oh, actually, I have a 19.
Okay. Well.
One more than me.
You and Quigley then know that this is a subterranean creature known as a choker. It uses its long, rubbery arms to reach out and grab prey and choke the life out of them before they ever know it's there, and then eat them in the dark.
All
Ooh,
right.
does it have really big
Do you
eyes and
tell us
pointy
this?
ears? And
Yes, I
No,
I
it doesn't
explain
have
that,
very
and
big
I go
eyes.
clearly this is a hag minion that they had doing some terrible work, and we should exterminate it.
Well, it's behind bars, yeah?
It's going to come out whenever the hag wants it to come out.
hey, Alex, shoot it.
But it's not our problem.
Here,
yet.
let's shoot it. So, I pull out my crossbow. I put away the torch.
I'm,
Hold on, are you
I'm
gone?
closer to the. I'm closer,
I'm-
not close to it.
Back ways, but I mean.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm not.
So I'm
I
loading,
think it
I'm
can
loading
reach
a crossbow.
through the bars,
You're
correct?
loading a
Yes.
crossbow.
It's
I
got
see its
rubbery
arms.
things.
I know
Yeah,
it's
it looks
engineered.
like it would be.
So I
yeah.
would step as far away from it, from the bars
Are you
as I
saying
think it's
anything to us,
arms.
or are you just letting me load my
No,
crossbow?
she knows,
You're
and
gonna
I
load-
say it's a choker. I explained that.
I moved back.
Oh,
I'm like
explain
a
it to
spot,
us?
like
I said
toward the
I say what he
door-ish
just
area.
told us.
What's the reach?
I
10
mean,
feet?
it certainly would. Like if somebody had gone up to the bars. And
Like,
was,
is there a
sitting there, I
yellow?
could
Is there a
see-
yellow line painted on the ground? You know, when
No.
you go like to the
There's
zoo.
no,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no safety line. There's
no
no
safety
sign
line
that
when you-
says "Do not approach do not approach bars." Like,
Do not
there's nothing
feed
like that.
the gremlins.
All right, so I'm backing up and I'm loading up because
Yeah.
I really want to shoot something with this
good.
crossbow.
Right,
Like
right, I
I've
get
had
it.
this crossbow.
Well, I mean, ultimately, this thing, if your intentions are to just stand back and fire and just murder it, like there's really not, it can't do anything. It's trapped behind the bars, and so if your
No,
intention is
kill
to
it.
just stand there and
It's
yeah.
helpless.
It's evil.
Right, it's helpless.
It is a creature of the hags.
Is this
You know, this wouldn't have
happening?
been a
Hold on.
problem.
Wait,
if
is this-
What if we end up killing it in the
Is this
hag
just on the
comes
couch
after
or is this
us?
happening?
I don't think, like, why are we even, we are
don't
looking
think it's
for
worth
trouble
it.
here. You don't,
We're not doing anything. We're shooting a creature that's evil from
I
far
think-
away. You can't.
What
it
if this
cannot
is the
touch
hag's
us.
child?
Good, then kill it.
no, but here's the thing, the hag comes after us. You saw what happened. We didn't do anything. We couldn't even get close to it, and we almost
If you
died.
are
All
a
of us.
hero at all, kill this
I asked Alex.
creature.
and I
Smash
asked
the
Quigley.
statue, Sir Crag. Do it. Do it.
Yeah,
It's
how
your
did that
destiny.
go?
You'll
I
be an
asked-
epic hero.
I asked Alex.
They wonder why I stride boldly forth. I'm about to. So shoot it or be over with it.
I asked Alex and
Yes.
I asked Quigley, what do chokers speak and how and where do they come from?
What do they speak?